Can we live by the motto, what you think of me is none of my business? What would happen if we actually embraced that? We'll discuss that in this episode of Easy Stress Cures. Stephen Carter here, your host for the Easy Stress Cures podcast. I do thank you for joining me. I was having a conversation with a client, and the client was having challenges related to what she was planning to do and how that would affect someone significant in her life. This was a major thing that she wanted to accomplish, but she was so concerned with what this other person would think. Not only this other person, but others in her family, her friends. This would be a significant departure for her from what normally people would expect as far as her behavior. And she was very, very concerned that this was not going to be received well. And she was so concerned, she was just about ready to eliminate or to stop the actions that she had been planning. So she called me and she just wanted to get my assessment and give her some help as she worked through this. So I shared with her, obviously, this is going to be your decision. Ultimately, this is your choice. But I reminded her of a book by Terry Cole Whitaker with the very title, What You Think of Me is None of My Business. What you think of me is none of my business. How many times have we eliminated or stopped something that we really wanted to pursue, but we were afraid? We were afraid of being rejected, of being criticized, and too often we simply give up. We give up our dream, we give up the objective, the goal, not because we no longer want it, but because we're afraid. We're afraid of being criticized. And I would offer to you the idea that, yes, of course, we have to take into account, or we will typically take into account, the opinions of others. But one of the joys in life, one of the gifts that we have in life, is the ability to make our own choices and pursue our heart's desire, pursue our dreams, do something just for the joy of doing it. And when we're comfortable within ourselves, and the question isn't, what will they think of me? But we turn to the question, what do I choose for my own life? What is most important to me? Let's visit a quote from Dr. Deepak Chopra from his book, The Book of Secrets, Unlocking the Hidden Dimensions of Your Life. He tells us, quote, if you obsess over whether you are making the right decision, you are basically assuming that the universe will reward you for one thing and punish you for another. The universe has no fixed agenda. Once you make any decision, it works around that decision. There is no right or wrong, only a series of possibilities that shift with each thought, feeling, and action that you experience. If this sounds too mystical, refer again to the body. Every significant vital sign, body temperature, heart rate, oxygen consumption, hormone level, brain activity, and so on, alters the moment you decide to do anything. Decisions are signals telling your body, mind, and environment to move in a certain direction. Close quote. Again from Dr. Deepak Chopra, The Book of Secrets, Unlocking the Hidden Dimensions of Your Life. I encourage you to trust your inner compass, take charge of your life. You will lower your stress, and you will live a much, much happier, more fulfilled life every day, every way. If you would like to share your thoughts about this or any other episode, email me at cartermethod@gmail.com. You can find previous episodes of Easy Stress Cures and other podcasts designed for spiritual and emotional well-being. Find those at stressreliefradio.com. Until our next visit together, your host here, Stephen Carter, and I wish for you and your loved ones blessings in abundance.